The seventh foundation to green light hitting is this idea: pain is the greatest teacher. Whereas winning is motivating, losing is allows us to learn. And losing is just a broad way to capture this idea of pain. Certainly, we lose in games, we lose in relationships, we lose in a lot of things in life, and then emotionally we feel it hurts. Specifically with me, I suppose that the whole reason green light hitting exists was because pain was the greatest teacher. That my failed professional career, my inability to be successful, left me hurting and left me sitting on the edge of hotel beds, crying, trying to figure out why I couldn't do this thing that I so desperately wanted to do. But pain can also be physical. And with respect to hitting, we want to recognize emotional pain, we want to recognize physical pain. And pain is the greatest teacher. When you get jammed, it hurts. And oftentimes, when you're really young and you're developing, and it doesn't take much to cause some pain. That 5-ounce baseball impacts your bat, and young athletes often brace for impact. They aren't physical enough to move through the ball, and they can't turn enough. And so pain is the greatest teacher is this overarching principle that recognizes that many times with young athletes, you have to adjust what it is you're doing because they aren't physically capable of performing a task. They aren't mentally capable of adjusting to the demands of that task. So you have to meet them where they are. You have to create goals, and you have to create some challenges where they can be successful. Whether that means just focusing on one location, whether that means taking a 5-ounce ball and hitting a much softer ball. But if you can remove this concept of pain, you'll often be surprised at the risk and the courage that your athletes will demonstrate in growing, in embracing these new ideas, and embracing swing changes when those are necessary. So again, pain is the greatest teacher. It's not just physical, although it pops up quite a bit in our level-based system. It's also emotional. Young people do not like to fail in front of their peers. Young people do not like to fail on a big stage that they're not quite capable of performing on. And when we ask, why didn't you swing or why didn't you do certain things, it's simply pain is the greatest teacher. And if I continue to do this, it continues to hurt, I'm going to stop doing that. So we need to recognize this as we train our hitters, and in green light hitting, that is prominent throughout.